So the Lakers will get the first possession here. James, right side. On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura, equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Allie, thank you.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. The three. It's Hayes with the rebound. James with the ball. Now guarded by White. Pass to Hayes. Doncic on the wing. They get the rebound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
And James gets it to go.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Hayes. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Puts the move on. Porzingis grabs the board.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. It's stolen by Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Inside. The kick out to White. Pass to Porzingis. Back to White. Here's Tatum. Now Holiday. Outside White. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Brown. Hachimura outside. James, right side. Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Cornette. Back to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. To the wing on the left. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Cornette with the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Pass to Hauser. Over James. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Doncic with it. James outside. Right side Reeves. Puts up a three. Boston pulls it in. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game here. That's good from Horford. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Fires the three. Hauser can't get it to go. Fires the three. That shot no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top. They lead by 4. We'll get
14. The Celtics 10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can. Bashes the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Here's Shireman. The shot no good. Good work defensively by James. Pass to Doncic. Now Reeves. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer, no good. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Left side Tatum. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's his first.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
From deep. Vincent can't hit. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Finney-Smith. To the left side wing. Pass to Vincent. Vanderbilt with a screen. To the paint. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Knocked loose. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Vincent. Has to connect. Takes a three. Vincent can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Porzingis. .151 left to play in the first half. Now Vanderbilt. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Celtics trail by 6. Brown inside. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Here's James on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 7.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
A nice shot by Brown.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's White. White coming through.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Doncic. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Celtics on offense. They trail by 1. They grab their own miss. White. It's deflected. It's James on the wing. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. It's a 1-point game. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Outside Reeves. And the 3 off target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
White, good. White's got 10 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
That one's no good. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, good execution and close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Here's James. Pass to Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got his second basket.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Here's Hachimura. And there's James from the arc. He can't get it to go. Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And now a 6-point Boston lead.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Here's Tatum. It's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. Back to Doncic. The three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And stolen by Hayes. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hayes. It's James on the wing. James with the focus.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
White with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Brown for three. They get it back. Goes back up. The kick out to White. And another shot. 6 to shoot. Right side Holiday. Three-pointer. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Reeves. Cans it from the wing. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter here. Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
White hits them both. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Back to Vincent. Launches a three. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Hauser. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pure from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got 5 now. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Has to connect for the finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston out in front, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Vanderbilt. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here's Horford. Some changes now for the Lakers.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Doncic grabs the miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Kept alive. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
And it's James with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Hauser. Deflected. James, right side. Over Craig. James can't get that one to fall. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser, that's good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
It's James on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Here's Reeves outside. Horford pulls it in. Celtics lead by 3. Baseline jumper. It doesn't go for him. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Craig on the wing. Back to Pritchard. Craig inside. Off target at the rim. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Tipped away. Here's Hauser. Kept alive by Boston. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
James outside. Pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. From outside the arc. Rebound Boston. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team.
To the middle. Here's Craig. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Shireman. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Out to Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. That one on Tatum.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first two. And that narrows the gap to one.
Oh, boy, rough trip to the line. Could have tied it or even put them up. Instead, he makes just one of three.
Holiday. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James, left side. Down low. And it's Doncic missing. Left side, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, he nails it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Reeves. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Holiday. Now here's White. Right side Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. JB off the bounce. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Rui Hachimura.
That was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like,
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
The assist from Jason Tatum.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson.
Burn up, told her I'm coming up.